Hello everyone, today I'm making braised pork organ, ears, and pig thighs once again. So I'm getting 3 pig ears over there, good size, with the meat and all, and also it's a hairy pig basically. So what I did was I burned it earlier, just burned it on the stove. I don't have the lighter. Try to plug it, as much as I can with this tool here. But not a whole lot came out, so I just burned it, and that's what it looks like. And I just cut open, scrubbed it earlier, and I have this pig stomach here, and here's the intestine. It's intestine. So I boiled the water, a pot of water, and just boil this for about kind of individual. And I cleaned this one as well with the running water. Flush the inside, make sure it's clean. So I boiled it about 15 minutes, and then just strained it. And then I boiled this one as well separately for about 5 minutes. That's it. I don't know why the manufacturer or the store that sells this overcook it. It's so you don't want to over boil it, otherwise it's going to be so tender. Here's the next thing. So this is already done. All right, these are the stuff I need. I'm gonna cut it down to smaller pieces, and this one I used to kind of to clean the intestines and the pig ear, and scrape it off. And this I used to pick it from the pot, and this is the next step. So the next step is I boil another pot of water, a clean pot of water, and I just put the lemongrass there. Just put a couple pieces, a handful if you want, and then there it goes. Just flinged over there, 4 or 5 or 6 of these. And the next thing is the chopped galanga. It's called galanga. You can also use the ginger if you don't have the galanga. So maybe a couple of pieces like that. So after adding the kaffir lime leaf, lemongrass, and galanga, just let it boil. I just bring the water to boil, and then I put I did put a couple tablespoons of salt. Then we'll put the meat in there. Okay, now that the water's boiled, I'm going to start putting the meat in. It's pre-cooked once earlier, but now I'm putting the kaffir lime leaves, lemongrass, and the galanga, just to get rid of those, any smell in there. That's the pig ear. The stomach, this one here, I'm gonna put a little bit later, because right now the pot is kind of full, and this one's a little cooked at them anyway. So actually I can turn the heat down just a little bit. Let it cook for about 5 more minutes, then strain it. Okay, it's time. I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the water. Well, the water's still good, so I'm going to go ahead and add these intestines to the pot and start cooking. Cooking that as well. Small pieces. We'll chop it later. Okay, here are the cooked pig ears and pig stomach. And go ahead and start cutting these. To small pieces. This is close up for you. Maybe that size right there. Just like that. It's hot. Here's the pig ears. Oops. Here are the pig ears. I don't know, probably cut it like that for now until it's braised, and then cut it, make it smaller. There you go. There's another pig ear. It's a lot of meat. I'm surprised they leave a little more meat than the last time around. Meat, and you know, comes with some fat too, which is nice. I scrubbed it earlier. Yeah, still a little hairy on some part. I can shave it off, I guess. There we go, pig ears and the stomach. It's cooking right now. We'll let it cook for about 5 more minutes, and then we'll take it out. It smells pretty good right now, because I cooked it once, then flushed it with hot water, and now I'm cooking with the lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves, and the galanga over here. It's in there. With a couple tablespoons of salt. Okay. Turn on the stove and start straining this. It smells pretty good. Alright, I'm going to start putting these into the pot here. Just toss it in there. A couple tablespoons of organic sugar here. Let's get out 2 tablespoons. And I use a little bit of MSG here. Maybe a 1/4 spoon. You can skip that portion, but I use it. Here's a sweet dark soy sauce. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of it. More or less. And for the salt, just a splash, maybe 1/2 teaspoon. You can use any kind of soy sauce, but I happen to have a big jug of Kikkoman soy sauce here. Maybe 5 or 6 tablespoons of that. Here we go. And I'm going to put about 3 to 4 cups of water and let it cook. Braised. Turn on the stove to high for now. I'm going to put 4 to 5 cups of water. I don't have precise measurement, but here you go. Just 4 to 5 cups of water. And cover it up. Let it cook. Turn the stove just down just a little bit. And I almost forgot. Dried aniseed. So I'm going to put about 5 of those in there. And just let it cook. Alright, gonna check it out. It's been about 10 minutes actually. I'm going to toss a little bit. Cook. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. Go check it out. Looks pretty good. Okay, I'm tossing it one more time. Just make sure it's the one on top. Get into that sauce. And I'm going to go ahead and put the beef tripe in there. Just kind of gently as much as I can. But I want to get that into the sauce. And let it cover back up. Taste the sauce here. I haven't tasted it. Just about right. But you know what? Just for the flavor, I'm going to add a little bit of the shrimp sauce. Same thing as fish sauce, you know. Similar. Just about a tablespoon. And let it simmer for another, I would say 15 minutes, then I'm going to shut it off. Total cooking time is approximately about an hour. Alright, this is done. That is it. It's cooked. So here you go. The braised pork organ is done, and it's ready to enjoy. Okay, this is cooked. I'm gonna go ahead and slice it and let you know how it tastes. That's the ear section. It's hot. I just pull it from the pot. Well, I suppose I could use a fork. slice it as big or small as you want it. It's perfectly cooked right there. And here's the intestine. Here's the ear piece. Trying to see which way I want to cut it. This is not too long. And here is the tripe. What I want is the honeycomb, but tribes will do. Another piece of the intestine. Piece of meat there. Oh, that's really good. Try the ear piece here. Perfectly cooked tripe. That's good as well. Here's the stomach, other intestine. It's not too tender. Just about right. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen, the braised pork organ, served with sriracha and hoisin sauce, and some mint and basil there. It goes with the cucumber as well, but I forgot to buy it. Thanks for watching.